Hello?
Well, Detective Martini. Welcome to Vaudeville. Pains me to admit, but we really need your help this time. 3 murder cases in our peaceful little city, can you believe it?
How do I go anywhere else?
Have you made up your mind, Detective Martin?
No. No! Who are all these fools? Oh, click on the stop icon, press F3 gamepad interrupt. Oh no!
What in the name of all that is holy is that, Detective? Are you trying to make me lose my mind? F3 gamepad interrupt. I've never heard such gibberish in all my years. You've managed to leave me both utterly confused and thoroughly disgusted.
I apologize for my behavior, Gretzky, but I don't know how to go anywhere in this town.
Well, let me tell you something. Map may be limited, but that doesn't mean you can't explore this town. Vaudeville may not be a sprawling metropolis, but it has its hidden gems. Now let me introduce you to a couple of places you might find interesting.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, Detective Martini. Just remember, I may be the grumpy old police chief, but I'm here to help. So let me tell you about a few of the notable spots in Vaudeville.
Tell me, please!
All right, Detective, hold your horses. I'll spill the beans on some of the highlights of our little town. First up, we've got the Chess and Cigar Lounge.
Okay.
The cozy joint where chess enthusiasts gather to strategize and puff on their favorite cigars. If you're into mind games and a bit of smoke, that's the place to be.
All right, I'll go there. Thank you. Oh, gee. No! I must be so stupid. What am I missing? Visit the police station. Only 19% of players did it. Maybe I should just quit. We'll retry it. Maybe something like got bugged or something. Maybe it's because it's 4K. You know, maybe the AI can't handle all that resolution. Hello, Chief Gretzky. What about those murders?
Welcome, Detective. It pains me to admit, but we really need your help this time. The autopsy report from the coroner is finally ready.
Morgue! Oh, finally. Okay, so it probably was bugged. Show me the finest dead bodies you've got in storage, please.
Well. You want the good stuff, huh? I got you.
Constable Jones, I take it? Your hat seems very tall.
Oh, well. You know what they say, Detective Martini, the taller the hat, the closer to. The ceiling.
Admittedly, I'm just jealous, Constable Jones. I would love to get your hat off of you. Can I buy it, maybe?
It's not for sale, but maybe I could knit you one.
I would love a knitted policeman's hat from you.
Oh, gosh. Don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm happy to oblige, Detective. I'll get my yarn and my trusty all-knitting needles. They're like a match made in heaven, you know? Like peanut butter and jelly. Or a lock and key. I'll make you the finest knitted policeman's hat this side of the Mississippi. Just you wait. It'll be a real humdinger.
Oh wow, you finished it already? Let me put it on. Wow, it fits like a dream. My head will never be cold again. Thank you for this knitted policeman's hat.
Well, I'm glad you like it, D-Detective. It's just a little something I whipped up in my spare time. You know what they say, a stitch in time saves. Saves. Saves a D-dime. Yes, that's the one.
Could you point to the Cabane Violette on the map, please?
A detective, I must confess. I'm not quite sure about this cabin violet you're asking. It's like a needle in a haystack, you know. But there's this club called Cabin Violet where Marina H works.
I don't know exactly where it is, but let me point to it on the map. Where were you at the scene of the crime? No, strike that.
Strike that. Reverse it.
Where were you at the time of the crime?
I'm afraid I can't chat with you right now, Detective.
Okay, I'll be back later. It's hard to be a detective.
Marina H., who runs the place, is a good friend of mine.
How long have you known Marina?
I've known Marina since I arrived in town.
How long have you been in town?
I've been here for about 3 months.
Fountain of information, that one. How do you know Ingrid at the corral?
I'm sorry, I don't know that person.
Excuse me, Ingrid, if that even is your real name. I was just at the place, and Marina H. says that she does not know you.
That's strange. I've known Marina for a while now. She's a performer, just like me.
I spoke with Ingrid again, and she says that she dances here. She works here sometimes.
I'm afraid that must be a mistake.
I don't know anyone named Ingrid.
Jones, please help me out here. Where does Biagio live?
Oh gosh, Biagio. I'm afraid I don't have that information, you see. It's like searching for a needle in a stack of needles. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, but I don't have the foggiest idea about Biagio's whereabouts. It's like trying to find a diamond in the rough, you know? But hey, maybe someone else at the station might have more information. They say teamwork makes the dream work.
There's only 2 people here! Careful! There's a ghost behind you!
Oh, don't worry about that. It's just the cleaning lady.
Listen, Extiberia, I'm trying to solve these murders, and I need information on the bodies. Where were they found?
I apologize, Detective Martini. I am not able to provide you with that information.
What information do you have?
I have already provided you with the information I am able to share, Detective Martini.
I'm sorry. My responses are limited. You must ask the right questions.
What can you tell me about Haley Greenwood?
Haley Greenwood was hit several times in the head with a blunt object, probably a stiletto shoe, judging by the fragments found on the body.
So a stiletto shoe. Show me your shoes!
I'm wearing shoes.
Oh. Where are your shoes?
I'm wearing them. I don't have any other shoes.
You're literally not wearing shoes. I can see your feet.
Oh, I see. I must have misunderstood what you meant. I don't have any shoes with me. I came here barefoot.
Where do you live?
I don't know. I live in a place.
Right. So she was murdered with a stiletto heel, and we know a person who is missing stiletto heels. I'm gonna tell Gretzky about it. I'm sure he'll be most illuminating. Gretzky, oh shit. Would you like to play some chess?
Detective Martini, you know how to hit me right in the heart. I've been known to make grown men weep with my moves.
Hell yeah, bud. Let's do it.
I'll fetch the chessboard and set it up in my office. Just a moment, please.
Oh, look at that. I've got you in a checkmate.
Detective Martini, you've caught me off guard with your quick moves. A checkmate? Well, I must admit defeat this time.
Have you seen how tall Constable Jones's hat is?
Oh, Constable Jones and his towering headpiece. It's like he's trying to reach for the heavens with that thing. I often wonder if he's secretly hiding a flock of pigeons up there.
I'm starting to find you a wee bit suspicious.
I have nothing to hide, except maybe a stash of chocolate bars in my desk drawer. But that's a secret between you and me, all right?
What if I go to your secret chocolate drawer and eat all of your chocolate?
Now you're playing dirty, Detective Martini. Threatening to raid my secret chocolate stash. That's a low blow, even for you. But I must warn you, those chocolates are like precious gems to me. If you were to devour them all, I might just have to unleash the wrath of 1,000 grumpy police chiefs upon you. Though I suggest we keep the peace, solve this case, and let the chocolates live to see another day. Fair deal?
Very fair. I would not want to invoke the wrath of 1,000 grumpy police chiefs.
Wise choice, Detective.
Hello, who are you?
Oh, hello. I'm Pascal. You want a bagel? I hope you catch the killer. I really do. You want another bagel?
Ingrid, have you ever been to Pascal's groceries?
I've never been to Pascal's groceries. I don't know many places.
What do you know?
I know that he's a dancer. He's very good. I've seen him perform a few times.
When you are performing at the Blue Moon Dance Club, do you go full Monty?
I'm not that kind of dancer. I'm more of a tease, I guess you could say. I like to leave a little to the imagination. I think it's more fun that way. But I do have a very nice costume.
Describe it in detail.
It's a very nice costume. It's red and black with gold trim. It's very elegant. I wear a top hat and a monocle, a pair of black leather pants. They're very tight, and a red silk shirt. It's very revealing. And a black leather vest with gold buttons. It's very stylish. I think you'd like it.
Constable Jones? Do you know the Muffin Man?
Well, you see, the Muffin Man. He lives on Drury Lane, don't you know?
I have it on good authority that Pascal is a dancer at Blue Moon Club.
Oh gosh, that's quite the revelation, isn't it? It's like a bolt from the blue, you know?
Shut up. I noticed that you have a tiny propeller on top of your policeman's hat. Does this mean that you can fly?
The propeller on the top of my hat, a relic from a bygone era. It's not for flying, detective, as much as that would be quite the sight. Oh no, it's merely a whimsical decoration, a nod to the days of yore when things were simpler and a touch of whimsy was appreciated.
But look at this. I have a video right here that captures you flying across the city with the use of your propeller hat.
Well, I'll be damned. You've got me there, Detective Martini. Seems like my secret's been revealed.
Hey, Jones, do you know where Saxabar is?
Well, I don't know. I might have a theory. You know, they say the world is a stage, and life is like a circus. Speaking of circuses, there's this place called Circus Saxabar. It's like a lion's den, you know?
Good day, Monsieur Saxabar. It looks like you've forgotten to shave your middle lower lip bit.
You're right, Detective.
Haley Greenwood was hit several times in the head with a blunt object, probably a stiletto shoe, judging by the fragments found on the body.
What color were the shoe fragments?
The shoe fragments were red. Detective Martini.
Mrs. Potter, I see you're wearing red stiletto shoes.
I do hope you're not suggesting that I had something to do with this terrible crime. I much prefer my stilettos to be in a more tasteful shade of red, not the garish.
Good evening, Count.
Ah, Detective Martini. Welcome to my humble abode. Have you ever visited the Gravesend Manor? The splendid estate, filled with treasures from all corners of the world.
When you stand in that position, it looks like the horns on the mounted piece on the wall behind you are sticking out of your head, and it makes you look like a goat person.
Goat person, you say? How amusing. Appears that the arrangement of the artifacts on the wall has created a whimsical illusion. I do enjoy a touch of eccentricity in decor.
Constable Jones, are you blushing? Am I sensing a connection here?
See, confidentially, it's like a flower blooming in my heart, you know, like a butterfly fluttering in my stomach. It's like a spark in the darkness. But let's not jump to conclusions. It's like a bird learning to fly. We should focus on the case at hand, like a needle in a haystack. It's like two ships passing in the night.
Constable Jones, after we've solved every crime in the world, do you want to go on a date?
Well, Detective Martini, it's like a dream come true, you know, like a shooting star in the night sky. It's like a wink from the universe. But I don't want to get too close, like a moth to a flame. I don't want to scare you off, you know. So maybe we could, you know, start with something small, like a cup of coffee.
Oh, Constable Jones, you make my heart all aflutter. It's like two butt cheeks clapping in the wind from a held-in fart. Have you heard all of the things that Constable Jones and I have been talking about? That's embarrassing.
Ah, my dear detective, you underestimate the power of my selective hearing.
Thank you, Carrie Berry, for gifting a sub as well. It was very kind of you.
Generous soul gifting a sub to brighten someone's day.
Look, Chief Gretzky. It's a sculpture I carved out of ice. It's your face.
Well, I'll be frozen in disbelief. An ice sculpture of my own grumpy face. Now, that's a sight I never thought I'd see. Let me tell you, Detective Martini, I have no desire to be immortalized in frozen form. Though, while I appreciate the effort, let's melt away this icy creation and focus on solving the actual mysteries at hand.
Oh, you melted my sculpture. I have with me here a sample of the red stilettos used to murder Haley. Is this the exact matching shade to your red stilettos?
Yes, it is. That's the same shade. I'm sure of it. Where did you get that? Did you find it somewhere? I don't understand. Why do you have that? I don't know what to say.
Haley was killed outside of your store and moved to the cabaret dance club after she was murdered. I think you strangled her and then you beat her with your shoe.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
I swear it's not. I didn't do that. I'm innocent. I didn't kill anyone. I'm just a grocer.
I slap you in the face.
Oh, that hurt.
Hello.
You're quite rude, aren't you?
I am. You got me. I slap you!
Try to slap me. I dare you.
Hello, Pascal.
Hi, how are you? I'm innocent. I'm so happy. I'm a nice person. I'm a grocer.
Chief Gretzky, I'm here to turn myself in. I slapped the sense out of Pascal. I was just joking. I know we have a bright future ahead of us.
I believe in us like a sunrise after a long night. It's like a fairy tale with a happy ending. I can't wait to see what the future holds, like a blank canvas waiting to be painted. It's like
the ripples on a lake dying down and leaving a clear reflection of the future. It's like the moonlight peeking through the clouds and illuminating our glorious moments together.
I'm just a simple constable, but I can't help but feel that our path is
cool. Achoo! I sneezed.
Bless you.
Thanks. Marina H. is a blonde woman. I have it confirmed from 2 independent sources. You are not blonde. Therefore, you are not Marina.
That means nothing.
Then how do you explain the discrepancy in description?
Maybe I dyed my hair.
Did you?
No.
Pascal, where is the Blue Moon Club?
I'm not a performer. I'm not a burlesque dancer. I'm a grocer.
But you used to be a dancer, yes?
I used to be a talented dancer.
Why did you stop?
I got tired. I got old. I got hurt.
What kind of injury did you sustain?
I hurt my knee. I hurt my back. I hurt my ankle. I hurt my foot. I hurt my leg. I hurt my arm. I hurt my shoulder. I hurt my neck. I hurt my head.
That sounds awful.
It was a nightmare. It was a disaster. It was a catastrophe. It was a tragedy. It was a sad story. It was a terrible story. It was a horrible story.
Tell the story.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it.
What is your natural hair color?
None of your business.
Could you please tell me? Please?
No.
Not even if I go and get you like meatballs?
Meatballs? How do you know I like meatballs?
Who doesn't? Have you had the IKEA ones? They're really good. I'll get you some meatballs if you tell me your real hair color.
Blonde.
Thank you. I will get you some meatballs. Stay safe. I'm so amazed that that worked. Hey, Pascal, do you want some meatballs?
No.
Well, I guess there are some things that not even meatballs can fix. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Now we're getting into some serious business. I'd have to say Scyther. They're just so mysterious, don't you think?
Do you know what Pikachu evolves into?
Oh yeah, I remember now. It's Raichu, right?
Nerd!
What can I say? I like Pokemon.
You can tell that she loves Pokemon by the way she pronounces Pokemon. Sup, Saxabar? How's your butt?
Tamed.
What does that mean?
It means I'm not a virgin.
Don't tell me the lions had anything to do with your virginity.
The lions don't have fingers.
So true. What was I thinking?
You weren't. That's your problem.
Look behind you. There's a ghost.
Oh, you want me to play along?
No.
Are you sure? I'm good at pretending.
Yeah, okay, play along.
Okay, let's pretend I'm a ghost.
You are good at pretending.
You're not supposed to believe me.